Our next guest is one of the most distinctive writers and performers working today.
He's kind of a combination poet, jazz singer, and vagrant.
He is a mixture of Satchmo Armstrong and Humphrey Bogart.
You classify yourself as a poet.
I wanted you to be the first to bear witness as I gave birth to some marvelous new work, but there was no room at the inn. I will paint you a picture of silence. Then I sigh. Through the lens.
You, whatever your name is, what is your name?
I am Shakespeare in the flesh, Walt Disney.
Hold up, G. No, this is a hold up, G.
That nigga over there owe me $20, man. I'm gonna get it though. Take my dollar back too. What's the matter? Hey, yo, Freddie, yo, coming forward, I'm coming.
And so it begins, like the start, a merciless revving of an Aston Martin. Something sparking, sirens broke the silence. I was the man on stage. They said that I was the cause of the violence. You can add all of this up. You can do the maths, but you still don't understand the science. This taste of anarchy is a tinted reflection of my environment.
In this city where lost angels are fallen and legends are made, where the stars are born. California, California, in this city, California.
These drunken daffodils, the snow-kissed roses, shoebox full of memories, the broken traffic lights that remain on, permanent amber overlooking an abandoned boxing ring, the Mexican tequila nachos. We would finger click it for Satchmo, then appreciate the artwork of Spike Lee, Basquiat, Picasso, the great Nat Cole in a Murcielago. Oh please have mercy, I swear, only the Lord knows the platinum tears of a prince through purple rain.
But you see, for us painters, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, you know, for some people, talk is cheap, so they need a lot of words. Talk is cheap, huh?
I told them straight, this microphone celibate is not messing with none of you. So I guess it was me that started the rhyme war. In one hand he held a spray can, every day he was painting words and verses enough to make a man leap, yeah. In the other he held a 357 Magnum, so the shooting seemed random, but he done it wearing a t-shirt saying Obama care, question mark. Think of a shark fin, a great white blended with the colour of midnight. This year is a transformer, Octo must see me in my prime. Always forced a question mark, so for years for them he had mourned on the inside. Jason Bourne with a pen, nice but confused, deadly thoughts when all he really wanted was the truth. And they say all men are created equal, but all he really wanted was the proof. And that will be enough to stop all the violence, to stop all the violins. How he pulls strings, you Peter Parker that? That's amazing, you know, when the lines become adjacent. I was a doctor with no work, I lost all my patience. It was pyro mixed with Cairo practice. She was the flame that brought me back to basics. Tell them. 11:59 PM, it was the start of the night carriage. I was posted up in the heart of Paris, I had just landed. Sachet windows, paper pen, mahogany table. It was a panoramic view of the city. I wanted to finish writing this symphony. I wasn't sure if I was able to when she walked in. My heart was an iceberg. She said the words to melt what was once freezing, to help mend what was once grieving. How quickly love springs to mind is that old sign of the seasons. The clouds were the colour of autumn. The rust to control the fire beside the speaker. The drums of Baba Mal, the voice of Fela Kuti, and aroma of Sensimilia. And yes, for a few seconds it did feel like heaven. Effortlessly she stood out as she mingled at one of those trendy metropolitan bars. From a distance, I mouthed the words colourful to her. She replied with a smile and we poured champagne for the t-shirt weather while playing John Coltrane loud through the speaker. Oh Naima, our best days are still yet to come. But if it were not for that angel who shared my vision, punk is my simple wish and left my eyes wide shut, drunk off the opium of optimism. We left empty cups. That was just the silence of us when sharing silence was enough. Cause to say the words are so easy, like how my heart skips a beat every time my eyes meet. To say the words are easy, like for my day one friends from ends. Yo bro, you remember when? To say the words are easy, easy.
Well, the blues junkie nods off to the best of Louis Armstrong, hoping his arms are strong enough to ride the iron horse back to Harlem. Harlem, the stomping ground for Marcus Garvey, where X marks the spot for Malcolm. Harlem, where they will spot the doobies amongst the doo-wop boys. You do what, boy?
It was drinking pins or that schnapps-ish we speak to the beat, to the rhythm of the street. You hear them fingers snap, quick, cold days, big lips. How we suffer from chapstick pronunciation that punches like percussion on a punch bag. Just another inner city black kid who putting enough practice in. He catches you with a jab, it's enough to steal your wind. Send you back with some crap ribs. But in the right circumstance, that reach can earn him a championship. Hands that can get thrown left or right. Can't you see I've been left, right, alone? All that's left is what I write. Little man's grown. You think I'm a mark? Cool. Played him like the raptor from Jurassic Park. I look him dead in his eyes. Then watch my two sisters go get him from the side. Then finally I could reside with the mic. And I could perform that poem I had planned to recite. Thank you very much. Oh my God, that's like open mic on another extreme. Oh, how humanity held hope in our hand. The hero hid from high accolades. He may smile at those sincere, sweet statements in this space where a simple nod of approval, it can mean so much. As we grew against a grain of wheat that blew in from the east, his dream was a salmon, it was forced to swim upstream. Oh, the grass is so greener on the other side. Good kids, mad city, to kill a mockingbird, to pimp a butterfly. Harley Quinn was dancing in the middle of Peckham. You can catch her in the rye. Oh, can't you vision the lovely riding, anticipation of making something to the greatest extent of your ability. This fly chick's at A right next to me saying, hubba bubba. She said it's after 8. With me, she wants to duck, spring, roll. I left the waiter attention. Even though you see food, or you wonder if this is one of my Turkish delights. Is she for real or more teaser? It's all sweet and sour, baby. All sweet and sour.